Today, pay attention to that first line of today's gospel reading from Matthew chapter 16, verse 21 to 27. The translation is this: Jesus began to show his disciples that he must go to Jerusalem and suffer greatly from the elders, the chief priests, and the scribes, and be killed, and on the third day be raised. It's interesting that he used the word show instead of tell, showing the disciples this with his very lives. But again, that first line, to show the disciples, go to Jerusalem, suffer greatly, be killed, and on the third day be raised. This may not be the best promotional material to recruit disciples, but it's the core essence of who we are as Christians. Peter was concerned so much that he denied it would happen. Now you have to understand that this is right after the passage from last week where they're in Caesarea Philippi and Peter proclaims, "You are the Messiah." He denied it. He said, "This will never happen, God forbid," because he knew that Jerusalem was the place where prophets go to die. He was more than a little reluctant. Yet Christ rebuked him, called him the worst name. "Get behind me, Satan." He then calls him to deny his very self, to take up his cross and follow. That word to deny yourself means to surrender to God, to let go into God. Christ calls us to serve and to love from that core of our being, from that place where we surrender to God, trusting that God is in charge and we are not. We are called to serve and to love and hold nothing back, and to not let fear or concern or comfort or complacency be an obstacle, a stumbling block to getting in the way of serving in love. That mystery of discipleship, the mystery of Christianity, is that life is lived in the trenches of humanity, and we are called to serve and to love there. We are called to give our lives there in the depths of human suffering in life. Because that mystery of self-denial, that mystery of surrendering, when we give, when we serve, when we give all, we receive more. When we let go and lose all, we end up finding more. It's an abundance that is mysterious in the way that we give. So this week, let us pay attention to how we serve and love one another, but also to give from a place of our all. This week, let us love. This week, let us serve. This week, let us give our all and hold nothing back. This week, let us go all out to love and to serve the Lord with wild abandon, because God is in charge and we are not. And let us serve in the depths of humanity. Amen.